Champion, first and foremost, I want to apologize to each and every one of you. We facilitated a face-off between Mickey Factz and Daylyt, the first ever face-off here on Champion. I even stamped it as being one of the most important matches of 2017 in battle rap. That was my perception, knowing the backstory between the two. Knowing that, 95% of battle rap didn't know the backstory. I knew a little bit of what they've been through together, even them sparring in, 750 debate group. I kind of thought, something was special on the horizon, and it wasn't. Even Mickey Factz himself advertised this as Ryu versus Ken. This was not Ryu versus Ken. This was not Ryu versus Kuma. This is Ryu versus Dan at best. And Dan might feel offended at me, referencing him as Daylyt. The expectations on my behalf was higher than this. I've seen them spar better than this. In text, like I just said. Daylyt gave better effort against Bourne in that same hip-hop forum that Mickey was talking about. So I'm not sure what occurred here. I'm hearing, excuses being thrown out. He had rounds that, I kind of don't want to hear that. I said the same thing for Rex. I don't want to hear that you had rounds once you left the stage. This is the person you was supposed to bring it for. Mickey Factz was that guy. I don't want to see you bring it against Bangs or this guy or that guy. The guy you're supposed to battle in Hawaii. A good trip. I want to go to Hawaii myself. But anywho, Mickey Factz was the guy. This is the battle where you're supposed to, show some type of complete intricacy. Your Ultra Instinct form, hint, hint. Nothing happened. Dante versus Virgil was supposed to happen. Two brothers was supposed to happen. When I battled one of my best friends way back in 2009, it was a war. Because I knew what he was possibly going to say about me or the lies or whatever. He let it all on the table, and it was a beautiful match. No regrets. So, in the middle of the rounds when Mickey's saying this and you feel away, you should have brought it. You didn't. I'm disgusted and disappointed 100%. There is no excuse you can throw out for Daylyt at this point. And one of the main things I'm seeing is that we keep saying Daylyt. Daylyt, Daylyt, Daylyt. In the comments, oh, Daylyt didn't do this, Daylyt didn't do that. We're not rewarding Mickey Factz enough. We're not highlighting Mickey Factz enough. I felt like Mickey Factz took control, and this is his battle. I always say, oh, Daylyt, to beat Daylyt, you got to beat him twice. Well, Mickey Factz beat him 3 times over. Completely. This is going to be a full review, a full-on review, a slow and painful review of what Mickey Factz did right. As it should. I call it down the middle. I have no bias towards Mickey Factz. I have no bias towards Daylyt. So when the battle drops, I'm going to dissect it to every single bar. Ask Mickey Factz himself, how many reviews, in my absence, how many reviews has happened? I'm expecting, 5, 10. I said, Jay, it's only about 1 or 2. What? That is the problem right there. I'm pretty sure everyone has what Daylyt didn't do, what Daylyt's supposed to do. Where's the reward on Mickey Factz? We're slowly going to go through everything Mickey Factz did right. Round by round. I looked Mickey Factz in the eye. I looked Daylyt in the eye. I said I would be just. When the battle drops, I'm going to give y'all a full recap. A full-on review. If Daylyt would have won, I would be here advocating for Daylyt. If Mickey Factz would have won, well, he did win. It didn't matter who would have won. Y'all got this review. Let's go through it now. Round 1. Mickey Factz delivers layers on top of layers on top of layers of punches. I can literally read 20 lines that he said. They lost. I didn't like the making the band cakewalk thing because that's a reference that's, been used a lot. But flagrant foul. Did you catch that? Huh? The hip hop form? We both Jordan, but you far more trash. Mike Peter Quill? Peter Quill? No. I forgot a long time ago. They don't watch Marvel. That's fine. Praying on Diddy balls, sacrilegious. And one thing I will say that pissed off Daylyt. You brought up his son. That's one thing he said in the face-off that you wouldn't do and you did. Like, you gotta do
Look, Mickey's see, this is what I'm saying. This is what y'all don't understand. People be like, so what's your son gonna think when you grow up? Mickey's met my son. My son's 7 years old, is doing calculus. Mickey's met my son.
Your son gonna grow up saying, take that. It's all wrong. And look what it'll spawn. A face tag saying, take that.
But there's still no excuses. If I'm Daylyt, if I'm battling Mickey Factz, I'm following his tweets. He said, somewhat verbatim, if I was battling my mom, I would bring up dirt on her. So I would expect him. I would expect Mickey Factz to say anything under the sun to get under my skin. And he did. You should have been expecting Mickey to go there in every round. But the overall structure of Mickey's first round, beautiful. He came out saying, okay, y'all like Daylyt as a puncher. Y'all like Daylyt as an intricate wordplay guy, right? This is what I'm gonna do in the first. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of layered punches. Jabbing him, jabbing him, jabbing him, jabbing him, jabbing him, jabbing him, jabbing him. Back and forth in the first. And he accomplished that. Beautiful first round by Mickey. Daylyt's first round. It's probably the only round I'll even cover of his. Just to be honest. I see where you're going. You kind of said this in the face-off that you would kind of go here. But there's one thing in your round that you kept saying. Keyword connection. Keyword connection. And that's, for my review of this first round, is keyword connection. Where's the connection to Mickey? There is no keyword. There is no connection to Mickey at all. And again, in a battle of the ages of brother to brother, you expect some type of something to be tailored towards him. Not an angle, but you know, a punch with Mickey. His name is Factz. That's so easy to flip. His name is Mickey and Factz. His name is Mick Factz. Mickey and Factz. Oh my goodness, the amount of... Me battling Mickey would have been... We're not going to battle. Don't put it in the comments. My opening intro would be for Mickey to be like, Jazz, let me borrow this for you. Let me borrow this from you. In every way, I'm about to mess your name up. The whole first round would have been Mickey and Factz flips. Didn't do that. And that Daylyt had some moments in the first one. Let's be clear on that, you know. It's a wrap for this. This is her job. You know what I mean? Arabic. He had a whole nice amount of punches. But keyword connection. Keyword connection. That's the one phrase I couldn't get off of. Keyword connection. I kept thinking to myself, where's the connection to Mickey? But this is the sparring round, right? This is the sparring round. I'm not too mad at the first. Could have been better. Mickey Factz clearly gets the first. Clearly. Second round now. Second. I want to award Mickey Factz 3 points for this opening. If you wanted to rap, we could have went to Sway in the Morning. He's singing what 90% of the consumers of your round felt like singing. And I'm pretty sure that was a freestyle rebuttal. Even if it was premeditated, I'm still giving him 3 points for that. He's saying how I feel. And notice the structure of his rounds. Notice the structure of his round. The second round is more so of breaking down your style. And by the third, he's breaking down you as a person. Separation by preparation, separation by talent too. I don't want to hear if Daylyt brought this, I don't want to hear that. still think Mickey would have won if Daylyt brought it. Let's be honest here. Let's be 100% here. He's picking apart. He's being surgical with the knife. You took a picture with Drake for social media likes. I actually did a song with him. Stunting on the highest levels. I'm going to break down your writing pattern because all you do is manipulate verbs and use big words to overhype your talent. Excuse me. Then he gets into this.
Against Locksmith, you was a smack rapper. Now, you just a whack actor. Blade Brown and class act, a fake intelligent backpacker. I can't stand him.
And then he gets into this.
Mitochondria popular for the populace. Pocket check every pocketable posture for your pocket. Mitochondria popular for the populace. Pocket check every pocketable posture for your pocket. Mitochondria popular for the populace. Pocket check every pocketable posture for your pocket.
And by the stick shift bar to Robert Ory, I love the way he's saying, hey, calm down, hey. He's controlling the battle right there. He's controlling the battle. He's controlling the ever flow of the battle.
Hey, stick shift, mid-drift, big clip, Robert Ory defenseless, I'm clutch shooting,
He knows you're gonna get crazy. He knows by the second round, you're trying to do something to overthrow and make this your battle. It's not your battle, it's my battle. Why do I feel like it's 2-0 before Daylyt even spits? It's 2-0. Daylyt second. Here we go. There you go. I'm already discussed it. You know, it's any. You could bring up any Daylyt. Daylyt versus Calico would have made this a classic. Huh? Daylyt versus B Magic. Daylyt would have made this somewhat of a classic. A lot of Daylyts would have made this a classic. I want to skip to the part where you say, I would like to take a second out of my second to talk to my queens for a second. Let me just say that one more time for you guys so you can kind of understand and grasp where I'm going with this. I would like to take a second out of my second to talk to my queens for a second. The way you approach your rounds, you didn't have to say, I would like to take a second out of my second to talk to my queens for a second, because you're not really tailoring anything to Mickey Factz. So you're already taking a second out of your second to talk to your queens for a second. You can start your first round like, I would like to take a minute out of my first to talk to the world for a minute, because you was talking to the world, right? Well, let me talking to Mickey. Third round. I would like to take a second out of my third to talk to the industry, the world, racism for a second. Because it's not tailored to Mickey. So you stating this is redundant. I'll be cutting deep in this review, I know. I want them here when they sat in between these seats. I would do this. I told them. A long, painful review. It's been a while since I've done one of these. And when you said I would like to take a second out of my second to talk to my queens for a second, it took you 20 seconds to get back into the verse. I would like to take a second out of my second to talk to my queens for a second, and he takes 20 seconds to get back. I would like to take a second out of my second to talk to my queens for a second, then takes 20 seconds, and then shortly after takes more seconds off his round by calling time premature. This is a 3-0 before Mickey Factz starts his third round, excuse me. It's a 3-0. Yeah, you see the awkward silence? This is going to be slow and painful. This is a very slow and painful review. This is what everyone should be doing. If we do reviews like this, every single time stuff like this in battle rap happens, battle rap would be fine. Slow, painful reviews on matches we anticipated to be great. Mickey Factz in the third. like I said, the structure and how he's systematically breaking down Daylyt. It's beautiful. It's somewhat perfect. The first round, layered punches, back-to-back combination, layered punches to show that if he came to punch, I could punch with him. It's nothing. I do this. I taught him. And then now when Daylyt, when Mickey Factz says, I taught you, you're my son, I believe every word he said, because there is no defense on your side. There is no defense. Well, he's my son in 750 debate, had 5 farms, we did this, and I told him the Street Fighter bars, and it's like, I believe it. I judge in favor of Mickey Factz. I believe whatever he's saying about him. Because all you can do in your rounds, I want the old Daylyt. And it's the way he did it. We want the old Day. It's the way he did it. He didn't do it as a battle rap. He did it as a genuine fan, as a genuine brother to see that wants to see your craft elevated. The Philly swing. I miss those days too, Daylyt. Come on, man. I miss those days too. I miss those days too. Mickey Factz 6-0. The Patrick Swayze. Oh my goodness. I love the fact that he already knew he won the second and he didn't let up. A lot of times when, you know, when the crowd says finish him, a lot of y'all battle rappers don't finish him. Mickey Factz finished him. I don't even want to discuss Daylyt's third round. I want to discuss Mickey's third round. Some more. Flip the switch on you. That's the last time we seen Light on Watts. Whether it's true or not, could be 100% false. There is no defense. You got to think, it's somehow that you said a story to him like that, you got to be like, yo, he might say this, he might say this, let me say this. There is no damage done on Mickey Factz at all. Mickey Factz is like Pretty Boy Floyd leaving a boxing match. What are we doing here? Everybody stop what you're doing. Clap for Mickey Factz. That's what we're doing. We highlighting Mickey Factz. I want to talk about Daylyt though. We're going to highlight Mickey Factz. Mickey Factz, what's up? Great job on your part. Going on every media platform promoting your battle. A lot of battle rappers don't do that. Mickey Factz went everywhere. Everywhere. Did King of the Dot pay you for promotion package? Next time they book you, ask for $500 to $1,000 more. If you want, if I'm a league owner and I know you're gonna promote like that, here's extra $1,000. Travel here, travel there, travel. Listen. My final judgment, my final verdict is that this is Mickey Factz. Clearly, his stock goes up with this. He did everything that you're supposed to do to Daylyt. He controlled the battle from round 1 to 3. And how he did it, his strategy was very tactful. It was perfect. Whether you felt he was that good or not is how he approached the battle. His pregame ads, him dropping a song, everything. But to have Daylyt not bring it, it saddens, you know, disgusts a lot of fans like me that, you know, they expected more. Like I said in the beginning of in the video, I've seen better sparring between the two in 750 debate group. I've seen them go at it before, where Daylyt is relentlessly dropping back to back to back to back to back to back for free, no stage, for free. So I'm not sure what happened here, but congratulations, Mickey Factz, on your win. Thank you very much, champion.
I be there, mama. They know who I am, mama. Still your little boy. Tell them I'm the man, mama. Smile a bit. I shook a couple hands, mama. I'm getting there. I made a couple bets.